It's time for Whose Take Is That Anyway?
Hello everyone, welcome to Whose Take Is That Anyways? I'm your host, Esfandiar Baraheni, and here at Raptors Republic, we've decided that with the defending champs restarting their season, we would put our wonderful staff through tireless obstacles, Raptors infused quizzes, and really get them out of their comfort zone. Our panelists / contestants today are Matt Shantz, whose Twitter handle I just learned yesterday, Samson Folk, who is already my favorite here for providing me with League Pass, Lukas, Weese, who has an infectious smile, and Oren Weisfeld, who surprisingly has the coolest name of the bunch. Sorry, Samson, I apologize for that. Before we get into our discussion, two things. First and foremost, actually one thing. I'll do a quick explanation of the rules. Our contestants are going to go through 5 different rounds of competition. If we end up in a tie, there will be a sudden death round, which I am just hoping for. Each round will require specific skill sets to get a point. Each contestant will be given 45 seconds to give an answer. There is no interjecting when a contestant is talking, but you may respond to them with the time allocated to you. There is no repeating arguments. If your argument is taken, you must think of a different answer. There is absolutely no do-overs. And most importantly, have fun with it, get creative, and think of the best response. This is just for you guys to get creative and just have fun with all the stuff that we talk about weekly with Raptors content. Before we start, I know I kind of kept the rules a little ambiguous to you guys to surprise you. How confident are you guys feeling right now?
100% confident. Let's go
after Matt. As long as I don't go after Matt, that's it. I know if I go after him, I'm finished. If I go before him, maybe good things will happen. It's all up in the air at this point.
Okay.
I have the smallest mic of the group, so that's a little bit worrisome.
An innuendo.
Oren.
Yeah. Too small mics. I don't know how that's going to help or be a disadvantage. Maybe you can move a little bit more, so it'll be an advantage. I don't know.
We'll see.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the first round. And I'm glad you said, Samson, that you hope you be after him, which you probably will be because we're going to go in alphabetical order. The first round is called Overreactions. Last night, after 137 days, the Toronto Raptors returned to the Hardwood for their debut in Disney World against the Houston Rockets. They won 94-83. It was just a scrimmage, and for the first game in 4 months, there's really little significance to it, but I know I had my fair share of overreactions yesterday. Like, listen, I am completely comfortable with giving Terrence Davis a max contract at this point. I'm kidding, but I haven't seen basketball in like 4 months, so I have no perception of any of these types of things. Anyways, gentlemen, you each have 45 seconds to give me your best Raptors overreactions. We will start in alphabetical order, which means Lukas, you are first. 45 seconds starts now.
The Raptors are winning it back-to-back, guys. It feels like it was a throwback to when they used to come back on the regular. They did it again last night, so the Raptors are winning it back-to-back, guys. I don't care if it was a scrimmage. That felt like the NBA Finals to me, a preview. So run it back, baby, Raptors.
All right. I don't even know what's next in the alphabet. O or M? I think it's O. So we'll go. Actually, no, it is M. It is M. LMNO.
LMNOP.
There you go.
A classic, a staple of the childhood.
I wasn't going to correct you. I was going to let Oren go next.
I was surprised. I thought we were going last names, to be honest. But
yeah, same.
No, Matt, go ahead. Your 45 seconds starts now.
All right. Serge Ibaka is the best big in the Eastern Conference after last night. So far in the scrimmages, we've seen Jonas punk Joel Embiid a little bit, get him with some fakes up in the air, whereas Serge just dominated the Rockets, was frustrating on the offensive boards, and was just a powerhouse. Along with that, he brings the great bench celebrations, jumping over the wall to cheer for Matt Thomas. He is a key to the Raptors. And with Marc Gasol out last night, just kind of taking the night off, he was the foundation piece and is going to be pivotal. I won't discount what Lukas said because back-to-back sounds pretty good to me. But the Raptors will go as far as their big men to take them.
Cool. I like it. A little over there. That's cool with me, though. All right, cool. The Serge Ibaka pitch. I like it. Oren, next up.
Can we curse on here?
I'll bleep it out. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, I won't do it. But Matt, you took my answer, and I thought I should have went first. I should have just claimed that territory. I was gonna say that Serge Ibaka is not only the prettiest man in the NBA, but he's also the best man in the NBA.
Okay.
But,
All right.
You know, my answer was taken, so I guess I will pivot to a couple guys, Norm Powell and Terrence Davis. These wings are going to be crucial to the Raptors season. You saw it last night, their ability to penetrate the paint, to attack the rim. It's a skill that not enough Raptors have, let's say. So in a series against the Bucks, for example, Davis and Powell, they're going to be crucial. They are unafraid to attack the rim.
Ooh, listen, guys.
Right.
I am strict with this time thing. All right, we got 45 seconds. I'm giving.
That's why I went short S.
Short and sweet. I like it, Lucas. Yeah. All right, Samson, you are last but not least on this round. Give us your best shot, man. Your 45 seconds starts now.
Daniel House Jr. Daniel House Jr., by making his hair into the Mickey Mouse logo, introduced a level of psychology that made the Rockets subservient to the Raptors, introducing a dynamic of Raptor versus Mouse. When he did that, he guaranteed a loss, and in doing so, made sure that the Rockets will lose every game until he fixes the hairdo. The Raptors, with this newborn attitude, somehow symbiotic as a Raptor and as basketball players, will continue to dominate going forward. And this is not because of their skill as basketball players, but due to the subservience that Daniel House Jr. introduced and putting the Raptors up to the prime spot on the food chain, as it were.
On the money, 45 seconds right on the dot. I can appreciate for that as well. And listen, that was a good answer. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was the one that stuck out. Listen, I like Matt, the Serge Ibaka being the best man in the league. Very interesting. Lucas, I always respect someone that's throwing out back-to-back chances. I love it.
Energy.
Oren, Norm Powell, TD, always respect that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to see in the future. But yeah, this is undisputable. Samson, you get first point, first round. How do you feel? You've got the first honors.
I'm honored to use the
Did
term
he pay
used,
you?
but also, yeah, well, yes, we won't talk about it. I have been using the contests I've been putting out on Twitter to smuggle money to S under the radar as well.
Yes,
But we won't talk about that. We'll let sleeping dogs lie. But I'm very happy to come out on top, and very happy that it is much to Matt's chagrin, I should say.
I told you guys he's already my favorite because he provided me with League Pass. So you guys are already at a disadvantage here. So just putting it out there. All right, guys. The next round is called I Missed This. You will go around in a circle listing things you guys missed about the Toronto Raptors. It could be from different hairstyles to literally anything. Whoever is the last one standing, you are the winner. It is quick. You have to go as quick as possible. If you don't have anything, you are out. That's I'm calling it. I'm very strict on these rules.
Oh,
guys.
I see.
All right. Okay. The order will be, the way that I'm looking at it right here is obviously Samson, you started since you win. Samson, Matt, Oren, Lucas. That is the order. All right. Your time.
The thing I miss most,
Yeah.
is the vibration of the floor when Kyle Lowry steps, traveling up to his posterior and creating something to behold for everybody.
Nice.
I'm up next.
Yes.
Just to clarify, Kyle Lowry stepping in to draw charges in meaningless games. It's just fascinating.
Okay. All right. Oren.
I miss Siakam screaming "Ah!" as he attacks the basket.
All right, Lucas.
I miss Raptors Twitter, man. All the craziness and just their amazingness, especially your epic video S. Like, shout out to you. Like, that video just made my week.
Score some brownie points. Okay, I see you there. All right, Samson.
Yeah, you know it.
This part of the competition took forever, but I mean, the guys missed the Raptors a lot, but who can blame them? So, let's jump to where it gets good.
Dewan Hernandez still somehow not getting on the floor despite just constant opportunities in a meaningless game.
Hey, actually, I'm gonna kick you out for that one because
He got 55 seconds. That doesn't count.
That counts. Matt is officially out.
Yes! Get him out of there.
You are clearly on the payoff.
All right, so I had to get someone out there. You guys were going for such a long time. I was like, when is this ever going to end? All right, Oren, Lukas, Samson, you guys are keep going.
I hope this one wasn't said before, but Lowry talking to the refs, just setting them straight.
You're good.
That was mine, Oren. Jeez Louise.
Lukas, you are also out. Spent way too much time thinking of an answer. Next, Samson.
Pascal
and Oren.
Siakam, juke moves and spin moves, baby.
All right.
Fred VanVleet, just looking pretty. Can I say that? Just good fade all the time, solid fade. Never a day
The
without it.
oft forgotten about and underrated heart of a champion.
What? What was that?
The oft forgotten and underrated heart of a champion.
We're
The heart
allowing
of a
that?
champion.
All right. I'm going to say I miss seeing Stanley Johnson play, but that's not entirely true.
Wow. All right.
Kick him out for that.
I don't know. Samson
It wasn't worse than Samson's. It was not worse than Samson's answer. No way.
The heart of a champion. That's the ethos of the Raptors. It's a tagline.
Right.
Anyway,
Now Samson's taking too long.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
Okay,
honestly,
cut me out then.
You're done. That's it.
Yeah.
I think I need a buzzer. That's what we'll invest in for episode number 2. But all right, Samson's out. Oren, you get the point for this.
I
one,
won
so-
with Stanley Johnson. Let's go. You hate to see it.
That's a
Apparently,
new statement.
That is-
You were the only thing that could win with Stanley Johnson on. Anyways, but all right, round number 3. This is called Leap of Faith. The Raptors, for the most part, have developed a lot of young talent in the league, and they have one of the best development crews in the league, and a lot of players to be excited for in the future. 15 of the 17 Raptors got on the court last night, and we got to see a glimpse of most of them. In this round, you have to make a bold, outlandish statement about the young core of the Toronto Raptors. Who are you prepared to take a leap of faith with? We'll start with the winner. Oren, go ahead. All yours.
Okay, you know what? I'm not a hot take artist, but I'm going to go outside of the box here and say Dewan Hernandez. We haven't seen him play a lot, but we did see him play in preseason, and I really liked his game. You know, he can't shoot as far as we know, but he's a really limber big man. He can defend the pick and roll. He can roll to the basket. He is, you know, considering Serge and Mark are both potentially gone soon. Their contracts are almost up. Dewan Hernandez is one of the only bigs on the roster who is on a team-friendly deal for the next few years, and I think he could be a big part of the rotation going forward.
I am big on Paul Watson Jr. I think I've had the chance to watch him in the Raptors 905 a bit this year. Shout out the 905. And I just like his demeanor. He's someone that comes to business every day. He operates in a really great manner, but to me, what I'm really impressed with him, guys, is his ability to shoot from 3. He was great in the G League from 3, and I think if he can continue to work on his shot and be a little bit more physical on the defensive side, I think he has a good chance to make this Raptors team. So, big on Paul Watson Jr. I wish him all the best as he continues along his basketball journey.
All right. Well, I was going to go outside with Paul Watson as well. I'm disappointed Lukas didn't mention Rico Hines, talking him up as Pascal's development chart. I'm going with the obvious, Terrence Davis. That's the guy. They're shaping him up to see whether he can play both on and off ball. The shooting is there. He's a great defender who's coming into his own. Well-rounded game, personality-wise. He looks to be a leader in the locker room. He's everything that you want from a young player, and on top of it all, he's got a chip on his shoulder by going undrafted. He wants to prove himself, and he wants to do it in Toronto. He's talked openly about missing the city and wanting to be back. So really, long-term, he's the piece that you want as the kind of complementary around Siakam and whatever, hopefully, big free agent that we get. He fits every look.
This one's quite obvious due to a tweet. There are basketball reasons, of course, but this guy prefers subs to dubs and watches anime. It's the boy, Malcolm Miller. Not only does he watch anime, but he does watch with subtitles. It's the superior form of taking an anime. And also, we know the three-point shot hasn't fully come around yet, but The jump shot is very pretty, it's very quick, and it's very lethal when it's going. Fred VanVleet, also a guy who did not shoot very well when he first came into the league, was around the low 30s from three-point land, even high 20s at a certain point, but he had the good mechanics. Malcolm Miller, the same thing, and a long defender, kind of the same things that make Terrence Davis effective at defense, except more disciplined. So a 3-and-D guy from Malcolm Miller and an anime avid watcher. That's my guy.
I do like anime. If you look up here, there's a lot of anime stuff. This is tough. This is tough, guys. I don't know. Listen, Samson, great job alluding to the anime. You looked at the board behind me trying to get some favors. I appreciate that. Matt, Terrence Davis, like I said, I'm ready to give this guy a max contract at some point. So, you know what? I think I'm going to go with Matt. Yeah, he won it. The anime was close. Listen, I have
TD
Goku up there.
continues getting buckets.
Yes. But there's no question Terrence Davis is one of the more exciting young talents that we have on the Raptors this season, and everybody seems to be really, really excited for the future of what he has in hold. So we have a 3-way tie going into the 4th round. So pretty much, Lukas, if you can get on the board here, all 4 of you guys are going to sudden death. This is unprecedented territory right here for whose take is it anyways. I don't know if we can handle this. Listen, 4th round, this segment is called Around the Hardwood. We do focus on the Raptors and Raptors-themed news here, but I do want your thoughts on some of the more interesting stories around the league. I will throw out the start of a tweet, and you each have 10 seconds to add the ending of that tweet. It will be different tweets for each contestant, so it's not necessarily you get a chance to have the other tweet, but if the other person cannot finish the tweet in those 10 seconds, another contestant has the opportunity to steal. All right.
Can we Magic Johnson this?
Wow. Okay.
I just won right there.
I missed that.
Okay.
Are these real tweets?
These are not real tweets. These are made up tweets. You just have to finish the end of the sentence in a sense. All right.
All right.
Okay. So, who won? Matt, you get it first. Matt, you are the winner for the last round. You go first. So, Bol Bol's performance with the Nuggets was blank.
Doubtful, due to the fact that he was playing the Washington Wizards, a G League quality team.
Okay. All right. Solid finish there, and you got it within 10 seconds. Very nice. All right. Next up, runner-up, Oren. Let's go for the new look. The new look NBA without fans is blank.
Preposterous. I thought if they were going to give us this, they were at least going to give us sound from the court. I want to hear all the shit talk. I want to hear the refs and the players' dialogue. And we're really not hearing any of it. It's just people, screens with fake fans, and I don't really care for that. I just want to hear what's happening on the court. Like, you got to give your fans or the audience something. And right now, the court looks cool, but it's not enough for me.
All right. Okay. That one hit the 10-second threshold. Also, probably got a couple of retweets there. I appreciate that one. Just
280 characters.
Yeah.
Sure. It's over.
All right, Samson, you are up next. The day Ben Simmons attempts 4 3-pointers a game will be the same day blank.
The day Ben Simmons attempts that many 3-pointers will be the day that the world ends. However, regarding my earlier tweet and the terrorist organization ISIS, you do not have to, quote, hand it to them, end quote.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Do we have any drill fans? Do we have any wind fans?
That tweet took a turn. You're
adding oral punctuation.
Dark.
Okay. All right. Listen, Lukas, at this point, I don't see any clear-cut winners. You have a chance to go and tie this. So we go into sudden death. I mean, we're going to be ending up going into sudden death either way, but all right, ready? I would give up blank in my life to see the Toronto Raptors win an NBA championship again.
I would give up eating donuts to see the Toronto Raptors win the NBA championship.
That's it? A Boston cream? Or a Timbit?
Oh, that's it. That's the tweet.
Man. I
How
don't
often
know.
do you eat donuts?
Yeah.
Too often.
Samson has a chance to win this right now with his very weird, dark tweet that he had. Matt potentially having a chance to win it as well with the finisher saying Bol Bol was not good enough. Oren, very, very interesting take. In-depth analysis. Definitely had to do a two-parter on the tweet. On the thing. It's a thread for sure.
It's a thread.
And I appreciate that. Oh man, this is tough. Hold on, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite donut, Lukas?
Vanilla dip.
Oh, you almost had it, man.
He was trying to
Got
gift it to you.
Yeah, I was giving. I'm
Man, I'm just like, I love the sprinkles, man. I'm a sprinkle guy. I just love the sprinkles. Give me sprinkles every day. Let's go.
Give
All
the
right.
man his sprinkles.
You know what? I appreciate the confidence, and I really want us to go to sudden death. So I'm gonna give it to Lukas. You got it. Matt, I'm
He
sorry.
basically just said plain.
By the way, the correct answer was Boston cream. The correct answer was Boston cream.
Unless you count an apple fritter.
Yes. Apple fritters are
Yeah,
definitely.
apple fritter is my second. But I was just going for the sprinkles. What can I say?
Okay, all right, that's fine. Listen, this last round, I've been hyping it up a lot, and it is the golden child of this entire show. Last but not least, let's go for I don't do content, I do art. You each have 5 minutes, and we'll take a quick break for you guys to figure this out. You each have 5 minutes to create literally anything that is Raptors or basketball related. It could be a song, it could be a poem, it could be a chant, it could be a tweet, a drawing. You could create a skit for all I care. The world is your oyster, okay? We're going to take a quick break and let these guys figure it out. Trust me, we'll be back quicker than you guys realize. We are back here for Whose Take Is It Anyways? I asked our illustrious contestants to create beautiful artwork for I Don't Do Content, I Do Art. You know what? Is anybody really, really eager to show off their art piece?
This is the first time I've ever been eager to show off any art piece in my life.
All right.
But I'm so proud of this. And just in case Samson did the same thing, I want to make sure that I got in. This is my drawing of Kyle Lowry drawing Kyle Lowry.
That is good.
That's actually really good.
That's good. That yes. All
Very
right.
nice.
Wow.
That
Thank
was
you.
good.
Mic drop.
Yes.
That was
Okay.
incredible.
Wow. Really setting the stage
I'm
here.
impressed.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Anybody else want to go next?
I'll follow it up. Sure.
All right. Cool.
I thought you didn't want to go after Matt.
Sometimes in life, you have to exercise your demons, okay? Your father's stuck in the belly of the whale. You have to go in there and get him out. And this is one of those examples. I'll try to exercise my demons against, well, considering how great Matt's engine was, it was quite a large dragon to slay, but we'll see. I'm a bard and a poet at heart, and we'll see if I get there. All right, guys.
All right.
Get ready. 10 years and 80 ago, Serge Ibaka hit the court, yearning for meaning in some new sport. Soccer had called his name, but was uninspiring. He didn't make use of his strong muscles that were built like barbed wiring. A ball rolled to his feet with different grooves and grip than he'd seen before. Picked it up, took steps, delivered it to the hoop for a score. The dusty ball left his hands, and after a bounce returned to them softly. A 19-year-old Masai Ujiri said, "Basketball, that's a start." Serge Ibaka said, "I don't do basketball. I do art."
Oh! Snap. Yes. All right. Okay. But listen, Scrooge accent aside, that was pretty awesome. All right, that was good. That was really, really good. Lukas, you are up next. Go for it, man.
So I decided to write a Raptors haiku. So a little short and sweet, very on brand for me, as clear in this episode. The haiku is called Raptors. Shivering autumn, a many huge Raptors run, a championship.
Okay.
I wanted donuts. I wanted a donuts reference. Championship and vanilla dip rhyme,
Yes.
Lukas. Vanilla dip rhymes with championship.
I am. Should have thrown the donuts. Jeez.
A missed opportunity.
A missed
there.
opportunity.
Yep. All right. Okay. Valiant effort there from Lukas. Oren, you've hinted that you have a poem ready for us. Let's hear it.
All right. Full disclosure, I wrote this in 2018, but I'm gonna update it on the fly for what we're currently going through. But this poem is called "Casey at the Bat" is the real poem. This one is called "Toronto Sports Are Good Again," inspired by something Shea Serrano did. So here we go. It's a bit longer because I also stay on brand. That outlook wasn't brilliant for Toronto's major sports teams. The Leafs, Raptors, and Jays all bad for several decades. But here in 2020, something finally changed. Toronto sports are winning, no longer such a shame. For a Torontonian like myself, the feeling's truly weird. Never in my 24 years has a championship been near. It will never come, I thought, not with the way things have been. But it's June 2020, and Toronto sports are good again. The Leafs are fast and skillful, the franchise in good hands. Anderson, Matthews, Marner. That's one damn good band. We might go all the way this year. Stranger things have surely occurred. The playoffs right around the corner. The Bruins should be scared. They beat us once before, in heartbreaking fashion nonetheless, but this time things are different. This Leafs team isn't like the rest. The cup is in their sight. Lord Stanley's shiny and tall. It may very well come home to its rightful owner, y'all. The Raptors, oh the Raptors. Things were grim for far too long. But on this day we sit in first place. A run to the second place. A run to the finals can't be wrong. The bench is okay. Siakam's hitting threes. The only thing holding us back is the goddamn referees. A finals run is well within reach. The Heat, Sixers, and Celtics all easy to defeat. The finals didn't look possible, what with LeBron still in the East. But the Raptors are a-rollin'. The Raptors are a beast. We'll finish it right there.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks.
I'm liking the poetry. You guys went straight for poetry. It's a hard craft. It's a hard craft to get into. Very, very nice.
Singing is even harder.
And then the art, the beautiful art.
Drawing too.
Oh man, this
I
is
do want people to know I looked up the original picture so I could copy the little weird lines.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks really good. As soon as I saw that, my brain was like, "Oh my God, it's Kyle with Cabby." It's very well done.
Yeah, I agree. I think everybody, a big round of applause to everybody. This is a hard round. Big round of applause. I'm gonna have to make a decision here. It's not a fun decision to make. This is some gripping stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna have to pick. You know, Lukas, valiant effort, missed the vanilla dip. It was really, really close there. Samson, the British accent needs work, but the poem right there for you to really, really. I mean, I don't know. Do you have any type of British in you? Is there any British?
No.
Oh, okay. No.
That wasn't even necessarily British. It could be just Eastern American.
Yeah.
In 1790. You know,
more about the time than the place, right?
It's your best. Your best Shantz impersonation.
It wasn't an accent. It was an evocation of the time. Let's say.
Okay. All right. Very nice. I like it. And then Matt with the artwork, like, you know, the inspiration is there. You saw it. You were quick to act. It was really impressive. Oren, I love that you included every Toronto sport. Although I will say I am a Seattle Kraken fan, so I don't know if the Leafs were necessarily all that for me. I don't know. This is tough. Okay.
I hate to see it.
Oh man. All right. The winner of the very first Whose Take Is It Anyways? This is where they do the dramatic pause and go to commercial, but we won't go to commercial. It's going to be the illustrious, the dedicated, the most beautiful art piece we've seen, Matt Shantz.
Yes! Victory!
And once again, Matt has beat
So
Samson at
proud.
something. How you doing, man?
It feels
How
good.
am I doing?
I'm chasing that feeling every day. It's what keeps me going.
Okay. Nice.
You guys know that there's that gambling episode of The Office where Toby, he's like, it felt good taking money from Michael. I'm gonna chase that feeling. That is basically Matt and I. He got a taste of it and he comes back for it like a vulture. I could be lying dead with the basketball take and he would burn it right in my
I don't know how I feel about being the Toby in this situation, but I get it. Yeah.
It's better than Michael. I mean, Michael's an ass. Like
That's true.
Yeah. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your time. Clearly, by the way, I'm trying to coin this as a catchphrase for this whole YouTube thing. The Republic has spoken. All right, Matt Shantz is the winner for today, and you get full bragging rights over all of these guys right now for this week. Anything else you would like to say before we head out, Mr. Winner?
Yeah. Make sure. Well, sorry, I'll cut him off. Make sure you follow Matt on Twitter at just no underscores, no anything, just Matt Shantz. Exactly how his name is spelled. That's the correct Twitter. And I humbly tip my cap, my beanie, to Mr. Matt. And
Yes.
well done and well earned, sir.
I got nothing else to say. It's just nice to have ball to talk about again, and yeah, let's Raptors basketball. I'll steal Josh's slogan.
Thank you to all of our wonderful contestants. If you do like content like this, do try and subscribe to our Raptors Republic YouTube channel. Hit that notification button as well, and hopefully, if they like this enough, they'll keep me around for another week. So take care, everyone, and like Matt said, let's go Raptors.